All right, let's move to the Lions. They have picks number 6 and number 18 in the first round. Man, I'm a Steelers fan, Rick, and they signed Cam Sutton. And that's a huge get for Detroit, a huge loss for the Steelers. One of the smartest players on that team, offense or defense for Pittsburgh, can play inside or out at the cornerback position. Had some return ability coming out of Tennessee. He didn't do that in Pittsburgh, but that's not why they signed him to a contract in Detroit. So let's see here. The Lions got Emmanuel Mosley as well from San Francisco.
Yeah, another corner.
David Montgomery, the running back out of Chicago. Jamal Williams just went and signed with New Orleans. So they're doing a lot of things in the right direction. And they also lost to Sean Elliott, who headed to Miami. Matt Nelson returns. John Kaminsky returns, the defensive lineman. And Alex Anzalone returns, also a linebacker there. So what are we thinking about the Lions here? Because they're another team in a great position like Seattle. Their quarterback situation is settled in Jared Goff. I suppose they could draft one at 6 or 18 if they wanted to. But they fill some of these needs defensively, which is typically where we've had them going in these mock drafts.
Yeah, and not that I'm going to correct you in your mock drafts and whoever put those mock drafts out there that we've done in the past on here, but I've always believed that they have to go pass rusher and that they can swing around if they want to take another corner. They can get it for sure with their second pick in the first round. It helps their defense tremendously. I believe it was Okuda that's coming up that may have 1 year left in his deal.
I think that's right.
So you got have Cam Sutton set with a big contract that will be there. You hire or you sign some reinforcements in Emmanuel Mosley from San Francisco, who's another good, solid corner that can help them. So I'm saying you got to go best pass rusher with their first pick. And that's either going to be Tyree Wilson or Miles Murphy, whichever one's on the board to pair up with Hutchinson. And let's roll. Now you got two pass rushers, plus the kid, is it Harris that they found last year?
Charles Harris.
Yeah, Jackson State, who came
out. Oh, no, James Houston. Sorry, James Houston.
Yeah, they came out of Jackson State last year, and he had a great year. So if you got those pass rushers humming and now these corners, their defense is going to make even a bigger jump than they made in the second half of the season last year.
Yeah, and they, the defense was a problem early on, and they started picking things up over the second half of the season when they were making their run, and it was certainly fun to watch. By the way, just so we're on the same page here, I had the Lions taking Tyree Wilson at 6.
Oh, yeah, you've adjusted after we've had numerous mock drafts and conversations to tell you that they're not going to take a corner at 6, but don't believe me.
All right, number 18, though, I had him taking Devin Witherspoon at the time, Monday, before all this happened here. What else are you targeting? Because you mentioned they got the two cornerbacks in Cam Sutton and Emmanuel Mosley. Are you thinking, would you even think offense here?
They got a very solid offensive line. Just looking through my notes here. I think corner and edge. They could potentially go defensive tackle, but I think it's going to be corner and edge all the way, in my opinion. Unless an Anthony Richardson, if they do like Anthony Richardson, falls all the way down there, but I can't see that happening.